So, Jake, what do you really want me to do? Because I know that I'm going to be the sole owner of your body once you die. I know that you're going to let me handle all of that. It's too much for your family when you die because I know you're going to die first. What do you want me to do with your body when you die first?
I'm glad you asked that question. I know there's been a tension between us lately because you haven't got the answer to this question. The answer is probably I would like to be made into a beehive.
How? How do you do that?
So what you have to do is you have to get little pieces of paper and roll them up into little circles.
Like mache?
No, just paper. Just cut.
What does mache mean?
It's somebody's name.
Really?
Yeah, like Mache Johnson.
So it was like paper mache. It's like, hey, I'm making some paper mache. Like it was after a person?
Yeah.
Like jaundice? That's named after a person?
Oh, the origin of paper mache went when they were trying to pay this person named Mache. And they're like, hey, you need to pay her Mache.
Oh.
And somebody just fucked up the word and got tongue-tied.
Paper mache.
Paper mache. And then they're like, oh, she's the one that looks like a doll. We should hit her with a bunch of bats. And then they hit her with a bunch of bats until her guts came out. Paper mache, piñata. That's why people do it at birthday parties.
I always thought that origin of paper mache was like mache, like paper mache. Mache was like a word for like getting that mush like in the tush, like getting a little mush in the tush, like you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like a little cushion for the pushing on the paper mache.
Oh, I think
like
I know
a little
what you're saying.
mache.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, oh, like how much do I owe you? It's like, well, you pay per mache.
Oh,
It's like yeah, you pay per mache on the tush.
We're getting a little off track here. We're talking about what you're doing with my body after I die.
Yeah, I need to know what I need to do with your body once you die.
I want you to get a normal piece of white copy paper or black. It doesn't matter.
I'm waiting.
You're going to cut it into 3 strips, and then you're going to roll it up to its little tubes.
Mm-hmm.
And then through my skeleton, you're going to put those little pieces of paper side by side up next to each other, like through my ribs and everything. And you're making a bee home, and my skeleton's going to be a home for bumblebees to live in. They live in little holes like that. They love it.
Bees love little holes.
Yeah. What do you think? They're like big holes?
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the reason they make their holes the size of their
that's
bodies.
That's why there's literally no bees in the Grand Canyon.
Well, right, because it's so grand.
It's a big hole.
It's not a little hole. It's not a little canyon.
Yeah.
It's not bee-sized canyon.
Hey, if you're allergic to bees and you were in the little canyon, good luck, buddy.
Imagine the size of the bee that made the Grand Canyon. Like, that motherfucker was spitting, bruh.
That's a big-ass freaking insect.
Honker.
Everybody'd be allergic to him.
Yeah. So you just want me to turn you into a beehive?
Yeah. Let bumblebees live in my corpse.
That's crazy.
What do you want me to do with your body when you die? If you die before me.
Well, you're definitely dying before me, but
why do you say that?
I just know it.
How do you think I'm going to die?
Doesn't really matter. I just know you're going to die before me.
You know what's sad? We're going to be so old when all of our friend group dies that we're going to be like, oh, man, that sucks. He finally bit the weenie.
Yeah. It is funny. When you're really, really old, all your conversations are just like, yeah, I went to so-and-so's funeral.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah, small, but
it's like
nice.
Their friend's funeral was the best part of their week.
Yeah.
Not because their friend died, but because it was like they got to see other people that are still alive.
Yeah.
And then like, you know your time's coming because you ran out of friends. You're like, fuck.
Shit.
Yeah. Only people that come to your friend's funeral is like your family members. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's me next.
Yeah. But then you're also like, well, I guess I'm not too worried about it because all my friends are up there already.
I want to tell you.
Sucks to be the first one to go.
So I want to tell you a story about funerals in like 2 seconds, but I need to answer my side of what you asked. I know that may be confusing. Oh, Confucius, eh?
You my best friend.
If I die before you, which I won't, you can just like
Why do you say that? Why am I going to die sooner?
I don't know, just look at you. You're aging quicker than me for sure.
It's because you take pills to grow your hair back.
I haven't took them in 2 months.
Explain the hair then.
Meditation.
You were bald as shit last year. Now look at you.
It's because I just wore a bunch of hats and it matted my hair down.
Look at this shit. Must be nice to have all that fucking curly, nice fucking blonde, dirty blonde hair. I'm over here with thin ass brown bald head.
Mm-hmm.
You did a lot of research.
Hey, thin brown ball head. Hey, thin brown ball head. What you doing, man? Hey, Jake, the thin brown ball head. But honestly, what I want you to do with me, like if I die, like you want to be turned into a beehive.
But I want you to hang me, like from like a tree or like a pillar.
rope, like a rope.
Just hang my skeleton up, but I want bees to live inside of me.
Oh, okay. That's nice of you, though. It's like
Juggling them balls.
it is like juggling the balls. Jesus Christ. But no, I think what I want you to do with me is you can just like throw me in your freezer. You have a chest freezer that you're gonna put in your new house or anything?
Nah, not doing that.
Well, you can like fold me up.
What I think I might do is let you rot outside on the porch.
No. I did what you wanted to do. Don't let me rot outside on the porch. That's not very nice to the neighbors.
They don't care.
You don't know that. Don't act like you know what everyone wants. I'm so sick of you doing that. You're always acting like, oh, they don't give a shit about what I do. Oh, they like a rotting corpse on the porch of the neighbor.
Would you care?
Would I care?
Yeah, if your neighbors threw a corpse out on their porch.
Honestly, just do your thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you and I are different from other people.
Okay.
Like you and I don't care if somebody throws.
You want me to
dead
put
people
you
on
in
the
a
porch.
chest freezer? Okay. What's the difference in putting you in a chest freezer and letting you rot on my porch?
Well, because letting me rot on my porch, you're letting me decompose naturally. I want you to put me in the freezer so when you talk about me, you can pull me out and show your new friends what I used to look like.
Dude, I'm not getting any more friends.
Once I die?
Yeah, no. I was done making friends like 5 years ago.
Oh, dude, for real? I was done making friends once I hit first grade.
Yeah,
I met everybody I wanted to meet.
yeah. It was done.
Like, there was a lot of people there.
Yeah,
And like, yeah, some of them moved away, but like I could call Randall up.
dude. Randall would love to hear from you.
We should call Randall sometime. Do you think we can just like find him on like Yellow Pages?
Yeah, he would love that.
Dude, we should literally. I bet you we could absolutely find Randall, but
Yeah, I have him on Facebook.
dude, that'd be so funny.
That would be the best. But speaking of your friends,
But for real, I really need you to freeze me. That's my one wish.
I'll preserve your body
No, not preserve my body.
in a freezer.
Just in a freezer. God damn it.
I'll literally like take out. I'll go and buy like a brand new freezer from Lowe's.
Yeah, and then like you'll be able to like you can even just do just my head, to be honest.
What I might do with you is like every once in a while like thaw you out and put you in a certain position for like jujitsu to like use as a live dummy. So like sometimes I'm gonna have your arm like be out.
I'm
like
not
this,
a dummy.
and I'm gonna like use you for arm bars because it's gonna be a little bend in there somewhere when you start thawing.
Yeah.
And then like sometimes I'll put you in turtle like with your butt up in the air. So like you'll just be frozen in different jujitsu positions so I can like manipulate you.
Yeah, we were talking. Me and our friend. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he wants me to say his name based off of his employer and things of that nature. Talking about what you're gonna do with your preserved bodies.
Yeah.
It's not like it's that important, but don't want to say it unless he wants me to.
Yeah.
And we were talking about like what we were gonna do, what we would hope you would do with my body, and we were hoping that you would just freeze it so you could like show all the other people that come, like your grandkids that come to the house. They're like, this was Bobby. He was a good guy. And I'm like fucking ugly as shit, dude. I'm going to like age poorly. By like 50 years old, I'm going to look 90. Like, on God. No doubt.
I think you're going to look exactly like your dad.
I'm going to look like a French bulldog.
Yeah, that's for
My
damn
wife,
sure.
my wife will have to clean out the creases of my wrinkles.
I don't think a French bulldog. It's a different kind of dog. Schnauzer.
Schnauzer, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the
With
dog
the
you would-
mustaches.
I think that's what you would look like.
Right now, I do look like kind of like a schnauzer.
Yeah, let me see. Let me Google a picture
People,
of a schnauzer.
people with really thin beards that let them grow long look like schnauzers, though. But
yep, that's what you're gonna look like, bud.
yeah, I'm gonna look ugly as fuck.
Yeah,
But, like-
you're already there, man.
But like, what would you do? So what do you think you do with your significant other whenever she dies first?
Well, I think you know what you do.
What do you do?
You do
What everyone does.
with their significant other when they die.
You
I don't even think you need to say it. It's just everybody knows what you do with your significant other when you die.
right.
When they die.
But like some people
Have a nice
aren't as
service.
smart. Some people aren't as smart as you.
Do I have to spell it out?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a pain in the ass. You got to call the fucking coroner. Then you got to plan a funeral. Then they're dead in a box, and then everybody cries, and you got to go up and look at it. You have to show everybody, and you have to make everybody cry. And if they don't cry, it's not a good time.
Yeah. Why is when someone dies, it's like dead show and tell?
It's like, hey, look at my dead spouse.
Look what I used to
Look
have.
at him.
Look what I used to have.
If you don't, now
Hug
it's
me.
and now it's gone. And what? You think it doesn't look like them now? Well, that's because they're dead.
Juggle
Yeah.
them boys.
So you're saying they don't have the same gleam in their eye like they used to? Because one, because their eyes closed, and
they-
two, is because they have no soul.
Yeah, they can't smile. So, I guess. But if we're talking an actualness, no funeral. The spouse will get a celebratory style crucifixion
You're
parade.
gonna crucify your significant other?
Once they're passed,
You're gonna kill her again?
no, you have to put them up on the cross, and then
What are you talking about?
and then you parade them through the town you guys lived in as a parade and say, "This is the one I love. I love them so much."
And then
Throw
you like
candy.
and
And
you like
people throw,
you put it on fire.
and people throw candy at you instead of a parade where you throw candy at the watchers. The watchers throw candy at you. So after you parade your spouse around and they're dead
So stupid.
in their deadness,
Yeah.
you take the cross down. It doesn't have to be a cross. It just-
Obviously.
it can just be whatever you want to hang on.
Yeah. It
to.
could be a candy cane.
But
It
anyway,
could be a Christmas tree.
you have a bunch of candy from that, and that's like the way to feel better.
Yeah.
after,
You can put it on a sea salt.
yeah. You just parade them around in however fashion you can. Then, at the end of the day, you would put them on a boat, set it on fire, and push it into water.
You my best friend.
Okay, what would you do with your spouse? I just get laughed.
I've already
at.
talked. I've already talked to her about it.
I just get laughed at when I say my.
I've
shit,
already talked
so-
about it. I've already talked to her about it. She's fine with it.
Well, you didn't talk to me about it.
Okay, well that's fine. You're not my significant other. It's not up to you.
Well, tell me.
So what I would do is we've decided that if she dies before I do, and vice versa, is that I will have her stuffed, taxidermy. Her skin will be stuffed, and I will have her put in a position like this.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
And she'll be bent over like this.
Yeah.
And then
That's
she'll
romantic.
have, and I want her to be mobile because you can't like move her around. So me and our friend decided that I'm going to put Heelys on her, and she's going to be like this.
Okay, so this
And
is
so then
fair.
I kind of like move her. I kind of
Stop.
move her around.
Stop.
I move her around, and the way I move her around is like she's bent over, and I kind of like move her around by her butt. And whenever I get
This is
bored as
not-
an old person or a young person, whenever she fucking dies, I can put it inside her
This
and
is
move
not-
her around, and
this
she's
is not
mobile because
fun.
I need her to be mobile because
This isn't cool.
why?
That's fucked up. What you did. You know what you did. You blindsided me with a question, forced an answer out of me. You knew I was going to say some crazy shit, so I said it. And then you hit me with your idea that has been thought out and studied upon and is a perfect plan.
No. Do you want to know what really happened? Is that we thought of that within 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. 10 seconds. 2 years ago. For 10 years, I've been planning this.
Yeah, and then I never thought of it again because I forgot about it all day long, and you watched me try to think of what we were talking about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. This all sounds like a part of your plan to make me sound silly.
Just because you're dumber than me doesn't mean that you get to be mad at me.
Dude, I'm
You know what
mad at
getting mad at me means?
What?
That you're stupider.
No, it's you
I'm joking.
just pinned me against the wall, bro. You made me tell the world I would parade my spouse around on a cross.
Which is actually probably a better version of what I said.
No. Your idea is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can I back up and just do your plan, but I don't want my significant
I'll make up
other-
another plan.
No, I want to like do your plan. You can do it too. I'm just going to put my significant other in a different position.
Okay, go ahead.
They're going to be like,
They're actually going to be Satanists. I'm going to gobble your cock.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, yeah. So, thanks for making me just like follow in your footsteps once again.
Listen, I didn't know that you were going to go that hard with it. I just thought you'd go, I don't know, man. Here's what I thought how that whole conversation was going to go. I'm going to tell you. I thought in my head, I thought you were going to be like, I don't know, man. What are you going to do? Like a normal person. Here's what I thought you were going to do. I was going to say, hey, man, what do you want me to do with you when you die? And you go, I don't know, do a burnout over my fucking skull.
That sounds more like it.
And spill my brains over the fucking pavement. And then I was going to go, oh, that's cool. What do you want to do with my body? What should I do with my body whenever I die? And you go, I don't know. What should we do? I go, you can just put it in the freezer. And they're like, why would I do that? So you can show all your friends what I look like when I'm dead. And you're going to be like, that's fucking weird. And then I was going to be like, yeah, well, I heard about it. And you know what's also kind of weird? A person that did that one time that used to freeze her cats put her cats in the freezer to show her friends her dead cats, also collected her poop in buckets.
Okay, you just switch gears on me. We talked about preserving best friend bodies and then spouse bodies, and then you flipped it over to
There was a person in real life that froze her cats in real life to show people what her dead cats looked like. She would put them in the freezer, just be like, this is Muffy. And then, "Meow," but didn't do that because they were frozen. So whatever a frozen cat sounds like. And
sounds like this.
And so that same person on a different podcast that everyone knows about, they were talking about how this person didn't shit in the toilet. They shit in a bucket. And
Frozen shit bucket.
not a frozen shit bucket. They just they shit in a bucket. And then they would be like, they'd run out of room in all these buckets, so they'd throw it in the backyard. And then there were more cats. So then there was all these cats running around and shit in the yard because they were drawn in by the smell. And then they would come in and die, and then she put them in the freezer. And it was like this whole shit cat trap.
Jeez. It's time for the part of the show where we pull from the hat of inspiration random prompts and make a freestyle song about it. Are you excited to pick your prompt today, buddy? Put you to the test?
I am ready for a test of my lyrical wisdom and or intelligence. Ooh.
Read it out loud.
Cutting the grass.
Nice. Very cool.
Very cool. Actually, it's the least cool thing that you can do in the summertime.
And I got scientist. Let's do this.
Oh, God. Yo, I'm cutting the grass. I do it the side. You know that I'm a motherfucking scientist guy. Yeah, I do the shit with medieval, bitch. Yeah, you know I'm doing this for fun. You the shit. Ooh, yeah, I go to the motherfucking lab, cure cancer. And I don't give a motherfuck, my bitch do dancing. Yeah, she's doing that cause she trophy wife. And I do this and then I say, I'll run your life. And I cut the grass on my days off. Like a dad would, I am a boss. Put my New Balances on my feet. Oh shit, that's so neat. How you get the motherfucking shit on your lawn with the stripes? Ooh, while you do it, oh, you got some Nikes? Yeah, that's real nice. But I wear these Monarchs. You know that I go hard and I ball hard.
You know that I ball hard.
Ball hard.
You know that I walk hard.
Walk hard. Walk hard.
You know I'm very able.
Able.
Yeah, I'm a constant variable.
Able.
Yeah, I'm a scientist geek. And also, I'm a lawn freak. Yeah, my grass is 2 inches. And it's still so motherfucking green. It's green. It's greener than yours. I made the shit in a lab, of course. Cause I'm a doctor, you will never stop her. I'm coming at this fucking lawn so hotter or cold. It's going to be green, the greenest motherfucking grass that you ever seen. These clippings were made in a laboratory. If you want some tips, I got a 10-page story for you. Do your fucking studying, dude. You can never do this. I got big boots, bitch. I walk around in the mud all day. Grass clippings for free. Not, you're gonna have to pay. A lot of work goes into this shit. I'm studying all day while you're at home getting lit.
Yo, watch out for my yard. You petted the shit wrong like a shark. Yeah, I'll fucking cut your motherfucking finger like some paper. You know that it's going insane. Oh, my yard's so green. Holy shit, it's a fucking green machine.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you thought it was all fucking grass? No, that's a blunt, and you give it to me, then you pass. Yeah, I got blunts for a yard. I got blunts for a yard. Bet you wish it. I got blunts for a yard.
Yeah.
I got blunts for a yard.
I got blunts for you, buddy. I know that my kind of blunts will make you a little bit nutty. You will never get on top of this fucking lawn game. I am unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Yeah. Freaking old cat ladies are nuts.
You want to know something else about, and this is where I was going to head with that. I was looking up, you and I both have cats, right?
Yeah.
Can we agree on that?
We have cat, yeah. We each have cat together. We have cats.
We both, plural together, singular alone. I ordered a automatic litter box cleaning thing.
Yeah.
It cleans itself, supposedly. I was looking at the reviews, and I learned that within 5 seconds of looking at reviews on Amazon on automatic cat litter boxes, cat ladies leave the longest reviews I've ever seen. It is ridiculous. Not only do they leave a review, they'll start with a like an introduction, then do pros and cons, which is a very long list, not just like kind of dirty, isn't built well. It's like very long and drawn out. Then they have a summary and a conclusion. Then after that, it's not concluded. They will do another, they will reply their own review later saying, actually, I was wrong about the original thing.
Oh my gosh.
I actually got much better. I'm very happy with the purchase. I just had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And then they'll do another one. They do like 3 reviews in the same thing. They keep replying to themselves. And I learned today from another customer that people that are around like the smell of cat piss, it does something to their brain that like affects their judgment, and they're just fucked up. So like crazy cat ladies, they'll have like 2 cats and they're like, it smells like cat piss in there all the time. And then who in the world ever thinks I'm going to have 13 cats? Nobody ever has said that until they have 13 cats.
Right.
So there's something wrong with their brains going, I need more cats. So it's like cat piss is like this lady hallucinogen that leads to very long reviews and increasing the amount of cats allowed in your house.
I wonder what else it increases the amount of.
What?
Well, you got to think. It increases the amount of review you leave. It increases the amount of cat you have.
Is there anything good about it? Is that, yeah, that might be it.
I wonder if it increases their levels of immunity towards disease, maybe? Is it increasing their motivation to do better at their job?
No.
Is
Maybe
it
increases the amount they can knit per hour.
That's for damn sure. Why are cat ladies always having so many cats, always leaving shitty reviews that are 10 pages long, and always knitting?
I don't know, dude. That's what I'm saying. The guy that told me about that, I think you've actually met him last time you were at the shop, and he was talking about it, and he was like, yeah, there's been like studies done of people who got in like car and motorcycle accidents, and if you look at the levels of like something that is caused by basically cat piss and shit and like being around a shit ton of cats, more people wreck their motorcycles that have cats than don't. So it's like
Interesting.
they're
Okay,
losing their judgment.
So I don't have enough information to back this up, but I have watched Joe Rogan enough, and everybody knows that's a good source. I've seen him talk to a couple different people about. See, I feel stupid saying this because I don't even know the information to tell you, but there is something about that. You are absolutely right. Like people who are exposed to like many cats, there's something extra in their brain that is defective.
Yeah.
And that's something that you might just have to do some YouTube research for yourself. But I have listened to an interview and I've heard him mention that. I couldn't even tell you the specific one. That's how long ago it was, though.
So I learned that basically cat piss to crazy cat ladies is like hookworm to hillbillies.
Yes.
That's what I've learned.
Yes.
And
explain hookworm.
And now that I have a cat, and I've had a cat for a while, I'll never buy a fucking motorcycle because I'll lack the judgment of how to fucking ride it.
Nah, don't ever get a motorcycle.
Honestly, I just don't want a motorcycle because of how loud it is. If you can get me an electric motorcycle that sounds like this,
Honestly, same. Give me one that sounds like a fan.
get me one that is air powered, like a jet bike.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Dude, explain. You mentioned hookworm a second ago. Explain what that is.
Hookworm is just like some sort of parasite that infested the South, and that's why everybody, when you think of someone who is a hillbilly, that's exactly like a hillbilly is like, or some sort of Cajun person from Louisiana. They're like, bad bomb.
Yeah.
Basically, they're hunched over. They're mentally handicapped. They have no idea what's going on, and they walk around barefoot, and that's why, because they freaking got the damn hookworm.
Hey, you know what? You go ahead and calling out Cajun people from Louisiana. What about them people up there in what are them people down there in Texas? Them Texans walking around with their moles.
Yeah, with your big ass waffles.
Hi, I'm Texas.
And-
I'm in Texas. I got a lot of moles.
Hi, I'm from Texas. I got big toast.
What about those people in Maine with the neck beards? Yeah, now that we're calling out specific states, hey, you Manians with your neck beards, get out of here.
Get out.
Sorry, dude. You start talking shit on Cajuns. I can't hold back from making fun of all of the stereotypes of all the states.
True.
West Virginia, we rock.
Nothing's wrong with us.
Nothing's wrong with us.
We're from West Virginia. There's nothing wrong with us.
Oh man, do you have any announcements for the podcast?
I guess not. I'm sorry. I just took over.
Hey,
I didn't
you
know
take over.
I didn't know that we were gonna be talking for 15 minutes.
No, it's not been 15 minutes. It's literally been about 25 minutes.
Got a little bit left if you like.
Okay. Well,
Think
how about this? Since I tried to cut the podcast short because I'm so sick of you looking at me with them fucking evil eyes. No, because I cut the podcast a little short. How about this? What was the best part of your whole day today?
Probably showing, to be honest, probably showing our friend the freestyle that we couldn't put out
Yeah.
because I just said too much awful stuff in it and it was just way too aggressive.
It was aggressive.
And who would have thought that Poppy could get that aggressive about unicorns and balls? But I definitely did. I went over the top, and I think I should. And honestly, I do feel like I should pray for forgiveness for that specific freestyle that never hit the internet. I started praying after that. I stopped praying when I was probably. No, I didn't stop praying, but I stopped praying out loud at kneeling at my bed when I was I don't know, 6. And I started doing it again because I definitely needed forgiveness for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you're bad, you're bad.
And when you freestyle, this stuff just comes out of your body, and it's it comes from deep in your loins, and it comes out of your throat and into your vocal cords. You're like,
the strongest and the most succulent content comes out when you're freestyling. You're making up shit, and what you said was pure
it was pure
evil.
Oh,
Bad. You said some bad shit.
yeah. It's I meant it, but
I know you meant it. That's why it comes deep from the
that's
loins.
why I prayed about it later.
But yeah, maybe keep praying, and next week we'll run it back. We'll run back some crazy freestyles. Give us a follow on Instagram, Today's Pray. Give us a follow on TikTok, Today's Pray Podcast, and we'll see everybody next week.
You did a lot of research.
Keep your spirits high and your emotions high.
I should actually force you as some sort of punishment to come.
Don't feel guilty about. Well, maybe feel a little guilty. And don't feel too guilty.
Stop burying your friends.
And we out. Freezing your friends, put them in the fucking freezer. Freezing your friends, put them in the